I'm Prince Handsome.
And I'm the wild thing, Chris Kane.
And this is
Glorify.
So if you don't like me, fight me!
Have you always aspired to be a professional wrestler? Do you think you have what it takes to step through these ropes and take your place among the immortals? Well, now you have an opportunity. Join us at the DCCW training facility. There you will be put to the test and challenged like you have never been challenged before. If you think you have what it takes, prove it to the world. But most importantly, prove it to yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Glorify. Prince Handsome here with Chris Kane.
Wild thing, Chris Kane here. Thank you for having me yet again.
Yes, but this will be a special episode for you because
Very special.
Probably the past year you've been going back and forth with DWI, and Foxman X, and I feel like this moment's going to be now or never for y'all as y'all take on DWI for the national title. I mean, the tag team titles. I'm sorry. See, I still got it on my brain.
You still got that belt on your mind.
Yes, but
it's okay.
You have another crack at the tag team championship. So tell me, like, going into this, like, what are your thoughts? What were your thoughts when you were getting ready to once again get another chance that possibly could have been your last chance at the tag team championship?
I feel like right now, me and Fox, we really gotta take control and take this opportunity and run with it, because we've been dealing with DWI for almost a year now, and we beat them once before they were tag champions, and we had our tag title opportunity in October. And that was taken from us for the outside interference. So tonight is a night where we have to, no matter what happens, take those belts back home with us.
And, you know, you and Foxman were kind of put together. Tell me a little about that journey of how you guys started, you know, training together, work together. And now you could probably say y'all are more of a cohesive tag team.
Yeah, we actually had a one-on-one match when I first started back in 2023. And he got the best of me, so he's got one on me. And at some point, I'm going to get my rematch, friendly competition. You know, nothing too serious. But after we kind of got put together out of nowhere, we just started hanging out, spending more time watching wrestling together, studying together, training, cardio, doing all these things together to become the top team in DCCW. And I think today we're going to prove that to everybody that we are the top team in DCCW.
Well, good luck tonight, and ladies and gentlemen, let's take it out to the ring as Chris the Wild Thing Kane and his tag team partner Foxman X take on DWI for the DCCW Tag Team Championships.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rumble in the Jungle getting set to go up against the tag team champions. So to Brandon Alexander here.
Scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Destiny Combat Championship Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, the challengers. They are the team of Foxman X and Mr. ATC, the Wild Thing, Chris Kane. Rumble in the Jungle!
That's what I call whenever I have Taco Bell, Alex.
ATC, all them Cheetos.
And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Hell on Wheels, Dillon Wheeler. They are the team of Emilio, the Ace, Nick Brewer. They are defending DCCW Tag Team Champions, DWI Dillon Wheeler Incorporated.
The McClenny crowd here letting their voices be heard as they show their disapproval of the Tag Team Champions, Dillon Wheeler Incorporated.
DWI is hated literally everywhere they go. But they are the DCCW National Tag Team Champions, so. El Nino saying that those titles will always be there, so we're going to find out, though.
Well, let's see. Rumble in the Jungle looking to get their opportunity here tonight.
They've been working for it.
Working hard, like you said, Alex. They've been working hard for this opportunity. Let's see if they can capitalize on it here tonight. And that's what it's all about right there. Referee Ty Lee holding the DCCW Tag Team Championships high. We're going to find out who the better team is here tonight and who will walk away with the gold. Referee Ty Lee trying to gain some separation between these two, trying to figure out who's going to start for their respective team.
We know the champs here at DWI love to talk the talk, but can they walk the walk or rather roll the roll?
Well, now look at this. DWI trying to get the upper hand here against Chris Kane and Foxman X. Now maybe looking to try and meet in the middle here. As you can see now. Oh, wait.
Swinging.
Oh! Don't see no into a double drop kick.
Rumble in the Jungle in perfect sync right here out of the gates.
Well, now again, the bell hasn't even started. This match is not official. But wow! Springboard offense knocking out DWI.
Stereo splashes taking out the champs. They ain't gonna be walking now.
Well, again, the bell still has not rung yet. This match is not official yet. One competitor from each team has to get into the ring to start this match. Well, now you can see the Wild Thing, Chris Kane, giving chase to El Nino here, who now tosses him back in the ring. And now, wow, there's the bell and the match now starts. Here's the cover. No, only a 2 count. Well, now Rumble in the Jungle in control here of the Tag Team Champions as Chris Kane and El Nino squaring off now.
And you saw that El Nino try to slither away. Chris said, no, Pimpin'. You're going to stay right here.
Well, now gets the tag to Foxman X.
Looks like Rumble and Jungle have learned some stuff from their previous encounters with DWI because it looks like they are using the tactic that DWI so expertly employs time and time again. Big drop kick for Foxman X of cutting the ring in half.
Well, now going into the cover, Foxman X tried to go for the cover and get the early win here, but again, the one thing they got to watch for, the Wild Thing Chris Kane still favoring that shoulder though. Gotta wonder if that's gonna play a factor into this match because the last time we saw these guys, we saw injury at the hands of DWI.
Yeah, that was gnarly.
And so, gotta wonder how that shoulder's feeling for Chris Kane.
Are you kidding me? Is he really out here?
Well, I'm not really sure why Styx and Jules are out here, but I mean, I guess they're scouting the competition maybe?
You know what they're doing.
Well, I mean, again, Carson Case not with them. Suffered a loss at the hands of the Ghetto superstar Steve Pender.
Yeah, but you know he's nearby. He's never far away.
Well, nevertheless.
Check the rafters.
El Nino in control here. And oh, wow! Snap suplex by El Nino.
You know, this is where I do take issue with Foxman X, right?
Oh, going into the cover. Trying to get the win. Nope. Only a 2 count.
I take issue with the fact of DWI tried to take advantage of them. They were able to counter, fight back, get the upper hand. Chris put the pounding on El Nino out the gate. Gets the tag over to Foxman X. Foxman hits him with a beautiful dropkick and then puts him in a wrist lock. You know, it's these good guys that think, oh well, I'll just go back to wrestling fundamentals. Man, beat that man. Beat him up because he's not going to hesitate to beat you up. And just speaking of that, here's Nick Brutal.
We're going to have to see that wild side in Foxman X. He wants to try and get the upper hand against DWI as he runs right into a double back elbow. And you can see El Nino just sporting the headband of Foxman X. Disrespectful display by DWI, and now the ace Nick Brutal in control here of this tag team match. And you can see just Sticks and Jules not taking too kindly to the fans as they're showing their displeasure.
That's Chris Kane's wife. She ain't gonna let no foolishness occur.
Chris Kane,
You better put the paws on them.
Chris Kane may be the wild
Better put
thing,
the paws on them.
but I definitely wouldn't want to mess with her. Well, now DWI still in control here of the challengers in this tag team match. Nick Brutal taking it to Foxman X as he tosses him into the opposite corner. And now looking to go. Oh!
Big lifter in the corner.
Uppercut by the ace, and now goes into the cover to retain the titles, but only gets a 2 count.
El Nino donning the headband of Foxman X. Just ugly.
Orange is not his color.
No color is his color, man. He went to Korea to get color matching done, and they were like, yeah, please leave the country. It's offensive to our culture. Anyway, DWI here with the upper hand. Shoots Foxman X, gives him a boot to the gut. Double team action here. Oh, big lifting knees. And Chris in there to break up the pin.
Well, now DWI still in control of this tag team match. El Nino just taking it to Foxman X here. And now, lighting up the chest of Foxman X. Looking to take the wind out of his sails, taking the breath out of his lungs.
I was drinking water, I almost choked.
Well, now,
whoa!
Sunset
Wow,
drop.
that agility.
Foxman X into the cover. Whoa! Oh, that was close. That was a close one.
Oh, and Fox not able to capitalize off of that pin. His dome is ringing right now.
Well, now it gets the tag to Nick Brutal. DWI looking to go tandem offense here again.
I don't think Fox knows where he is.
Well, he's about to find himself at the head of a suplex.
My goodness, I felt that in my chest.
DWI firmly in control as Nick Brutal goes for the cover to retain the titles, and the Wild Thing able to break it up. Chris Kane saving the match for Foxman X, trying to save some opportunity to win those tag team championships. But you got to wonder if Fox is even going to be able to have the ability or have the strength. And now you can see at the ringside area, Dillon Wheeler playing a factor.
See, that's what I like about Chris. Chris doesn't play around. Chris is pissed right now. He hates that this is happening. Look.
Well, pissed as he may be, Dillon Wheeler playing a factor at ringside here.
As he typically does.
And now, looking to hang him out on the ropes here, Nick Brutal with
Oh, that looked disgusting. That looked disgusting.
Tosses him right into the bottom rope, just taking the breath out of Foxman X.
Yeah, and Chris is ready to roll. Chris is ready to get in there, trying to get the crowd behind Foxman X here. And, typically, we see this that gets the crowd into it, but really what Chris is trying to do is saying, hey, Fox, I'm over here. I'm over here. Because Fox doesn't know where he is right now. He is so discombobulated. His ears are ringing. Everything that could go wrong is going wrong in his body right now.
Again, it's that great tag team offensive display by DWI here to keep their opponent in their corner. It's that tag team offense that we've seen before from DWI. And now,
Fox tucks the line.
Tried to go for it again, but now, wait a minute.
Wheelbarrow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Oh! Tried to go for a bulldog there, but El Nino was able to capitalize on it. But now El Nino may be looking to put the exclamation point on this match.
Here El Nino goes again. Instead of going for the pin on his downed opponent that he so successfully put down, he's yelling at the crowd.
Taking too much time giving Foxman X to recover here. Gotta wonder if that's gonna play a factor. But now Fox has, El Nino had Fox up on his shoulders. The scoop slam. Here comes the tag.
What do we got going on here?
They may be looking to set up the cripple salt here.
I'm sorry? The cripple salt?
They call it the cripple salt. And now, not sure if they got all of it, I think Fox was able to roll out of the way. It did more damage to Nino. No! Step up Enziguri!
Nick Brewer was beside himself. Foxman next threw a boot and then took advantage of it.
Now Fox with an opportunity to try and get the tag to Chris Kane. He needs to get over there and make the tag to
He's
the
in the wrong corner, though. He's in the wrong corner. He doesn't know where Chris is.
Nino wisely just cutting Foxman X off, but now
He's trying to go for a tag for himself.
Nino closer to the corner of Nick Brutal. Fox still a mile away, seems like. Tag to Nick Brutal. And a tag to Chris Kane.
Here we go.
Oh, wow! Not sure what that was, but oh, Hurricane Rana! Not sure if he got all of it, but he was able to make it happen. But now, Chris Kane, Maxwell Cutter! Double team maneuver by Rumble in the Jungle, and the cover. No, kick out at 2.
I'm surprised Foxman X was able to take that cue. Hey, but they got it done, but only for a 2 count. Only for a 2 count.
Well, now, tagging Fox back into the match.
You can tell that they've faced DWI enough times where they got a game plan. They are sticking to it. Fox is a little down right now. Oh no!
Goodness
Oh
gracious.
man! Oh, that bit him. That bit him.
Nick Brutal with a huge flying clothesline, taking out both members of Rumble in the Jungle. And you can just see out of the ringside area of the entranceway, you can see Sticks and Jules just looking on.
Didn't we talk about saying his name? I feel like we talked about saying his name. We're friends now.
Look, I get it, okay? But I mean, at some point you're going to hear people talk about it and say his name. So,
All I do is hear people talk about him. That's all I hear, Cody.
Well, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, DWI back in control of this match. They got him up. Oh! DWI putting the exclamation point here. Looking to retain. Oh! No! Chris Kane, the Wild Thing, able to break up the pin.
Broke it up with a drop kick to the face, too, at that.
Rumble in the Jungle still alive in this tag team match. Again, this is just incredible tag team display by DWI. Frequent tags, keeping everybody fresh in this match. Fox has taken the brunt of this beating
Absolutely.
at the hands of DWI.
I mean, and
Well, now, look at this. We're going to set him up for the parking pass. This could be it. DWI could be looking to retain if they can hit this. But look out.
Chris, you brilliant man.
Chris Kane wisely pulling El Nino out.
Nino ate all of that fence.
Well, now, Fox and Chris sizing up Nick Brutal. Wow! Tag team maneuver.
Leg sweep, V-trigger.
And now, Fox into the cover.
No.
Wait. No,
Chris
they're going
called for
it.
something else.
Oh, what are they doing here?
Chris knows that that's not going to keep DWI down. They've done this dance enough times.
Chris is calling it Mr. ATC, calling air traffic control here, going high risk.
Boys, what are we doing?
Where they go?
Oh my God!
Double team maneuver from the top rope.
The double bow connects.
Double elbow.
Fox into the cover.
Into the
1,
cover.
2.
And now, come on!
What?
What is he doing? Jules dragging referee Ty Lee out of the ring.
There's Carson Case. I told you.
Carson Case in the ring. Piled in the box. No, come on. No, and now.
No, come on.
And Chris able to break it up.
Fox is still alive.
Chris able to break up the pinfall there. Carson Case and Jules Mullet Madness out of the ringside area.
What is going on right now?
Well, I can tell you what's happening. Mullet Madness not wanting to let Rumble in the Jungle get their opportunity at the tag titles, so they're going to do everything they can to make sure that they get their shot against DWI.
Is there anyone they don't have beef with?
Well, now, sidewalk slam by El Nino, and the cover, no!
We got another official out here.
Oh, wait a minute. We got an official out here ringside, and now Mullet Madness is being tossed to the back. Finally.
Management finally doing the right thing and kicking this trailer park trash out of here.
Well, now, back to the ring. El Nino with Foxman X up on his shoulders. Oh, but Chris got the tag. El Nino doesn't see it.
Brutal doesn't see it either. Now he does.
Well, now, another oh, no. Running drop kick.
Just can't get the advantage here.
Now.
Oh, wait, Miss Vanessa.
Miss Vanessa Pinder kicking Mullet Madness and sticks out.
She's kicking them out herself.
Miss Vanessa laying down the law here tonight at DCCW.
You think DWI got Mullet Madness to come in?
I mean, I'm not saying anything, but it looks like they had a plan together. But now you can see El Nino and Chris Kane in the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Chris Kane rolling up Foxman. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Rolling up El Nino into the cover. No. Kick out at 2. Well, now finally we got a 2-on-2 tag team match here.
I said it before, I'll say it again. Sucks this up.
And now El Nino trying to go for a suplex.
Chris goes over.
Oh, trying to go for a roll-up again. And now, oh my goodness! Going for the cover again. At the top. Hey, that's 3! That's 3! That's 3! That's 3!
And the new DCCW Tag Team Champions, Rumble Dillon.
The Wild Day Chris Kane with a roll-up. We've got new DCCW Tag Team Champions.
My goodness.
Nick Bruno and El Nino are in disbelief, and you can see the frustration of the former champions. But ladies and gentlemen, impressive victory here tonight. Foxman X, the Wild Thing Chris Kane, Rebel in the Jungle are your new DCCW Tag Team Champions.
Brutal so mad he threw the fence at Nino. What I say before, 3 seconds is 3 seconds. You better kick.
What a match. What an incredible match this was. These two have fought valiantly and they deserve this 100%. This crowd is on their feet for their new tag team champions. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely fantastic.
Yours truly, the Duke of the Double Wide, Jules Bradley, coming at you with another Ministry Minute. It says in 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 14, do all things in love. Like I love this business. Like I love wrestling. Like I love the crowd, whether they like me or not. It's just one of those things, you know, you got to read your Bible, and that requires doing it in love. Love everyone. Another verse is do all things in love. In all things, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. All of these things can be interpreted to mean one thing. Love yourself. This has been Jules Bradley with another Ministry Minute.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have new tag team champions, Rumble in the Jungle.
Just like I said, we're going to take the bull by the horns and we're going to run with it. And we are now the new DCCW tag team champions, just like I said.
Well, y'all kind of went over quite some obstacles out there in that match. I mean, you had them basically trying to do everything they can, get every trick up their sleeve. Even another ref was involved. At some point, it got so out of hand that Vanessa herself came out and started, throwing her power around and getting them out of the arena. Mullet Madness, even they tried to get a little piece.
Mullet Madness is always trying to screw us out of the belts, and I appreciate DCCW management coming out there and doing what they could to make sure that there was a fair winner in this match and no more outside interference. And you see what happens when Rumble in the Jungle is in the ring with anybody and the ring is clear and it's just us and them. There's nothing we can't do.
And once that bell rung and you were handed those titles, what was going through your head?
The things that were going through my head is I've always wanted to be a champion in professional wrestling. And my kids were there. My family was there. It was just an emotional night. And it just proves no matter how old you are, all dreams can still come true. And that's what happened tonight. My dream came true.
Well, with that being said, what's next for Rumble in the Jungle? Is there any opponents y'all want to take on in the near future? What should the year 2025 look like for Rumble in the Jungle?
The year 2025 is going to be, just like 1995 was the year of Diesel, 2025 is going to be the year for Rumble in the Jungle. We're not just going to have tag matches here in DCCW. We're going to take them all over. Anybody's welcome to challenge us for these DCCW tag titles. Georgia, Alabama, New York, I don't care. Wherever we're going to go, we're going to go, and we're going to defend these titles and show that this is the best wrestling promotion to be a part of, DCCW.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first from our new one half of the DCCW tag team title.
Yeah, say that again.
New. One half of the DCCW tag team champion, the Wild Thing.
I love it.
Chris Kane.
One more time, please.
The new. DCCW tag team champion.
Yes, sir.
DCCW tag team champion.
Yes, sir.
The Wild Thing, Chris Kane.
Thank you.
And with that being said, I'm Prince Handsome.
And I am your new one half DCCW tag team champion, the Wild Thing, Chris Kane.
And this was...
was or is? This is.
It is, but
it still is.
This episode is over now, so it's past tense. So it was.
Right. So this was Glorify.
So if you don't like me, fight me!
Have you always aspired to be a professional wrestler? Do you think you have what it takes to step through these ropes and take your place among the immortals? Well, now you have an opportunity. Join us at the DCCW training facility. There you will be put to the test and challenged like you have never been challenged before. If you think you have what it takes, prove it to the world. But most importantly, prove it to yourself.